Hello and welcome back to another dish of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is March the 14th, 2024, and it's feeding day today for the little seedlings. So we're going to go ahead and start feeding these and get them off to a nice good start. Now you can use whatever type of plant food that you want to use for feeding your seedlings, but I do feed mine with the Miracle-Gro all-purpose plant food. I just have a glove on because I'm working with plant food. I even do that with the organic stuff. And I take a fourth a teaspoon here. Oh. And we're going to just put it in our watering can here. And I also use some Sea Magic. Now this is already mixed up. I buy the dry, and then we mix it up with water, so it goes in a container then that's labeled. And I'm using a 1-gallon watering can for this, so we're going to add some Sea Magic in here. And I'm just going to put some of this in here. And we're getting this filled up with water here now. I checked the water on the other side. It has two holes on both sides of the watering can. So I checked that to see about where we're at for our water here, because we want 1 gallon. There we go. And a little shy. A little bit more. Yeah. So we're going to take this into the greenhouse here. Let's see, where was I? And you want to make sure that before you start feeding your seedlings that the soil is already moist. You don't want to feed dry plants or wilted plants. You want to go ahead and get those watered, wait for them to perk back up before you start actually feeding them. So I'm taking my plant food mixture here and I'm just going over and getting our little seedlings fed here. And you want to start feeding your seedlings when they have their first true set of leaves. And by feeding your seedlings, you're getting them off to a good start. It gives them a chance to get their roots developed and established. It gives them a chance to get the nutrients that they need so they can grow big and strong. So you can see here, this one here is just starting to get its true leaves. And some of these other ones are just starting to get their true leaves. So sometimes when you have a flat like this, it's a little bit harder to miss the ones that came up a little bit later. But the mixture is light enough that it will not hurt them. These back here, these are my chrysanthemums. When these are really small, I'll put some food in one of the smaller containers, like a little cup after I have it all mixed up. And then I'll go ahead and feed these because it's a little bit easier to do that than trying to balance the big watering can over tiny seedlings. Fed. And I'll talk a little bit more about the benefits of feeding your seedlings and the effects that I've seen for the seedlings fed versus the ones that aren't. So all the seedlings here have been fed. Beautiful dark green leaves. And when you feed your plants, it really helps them to develop a nice root system. Pull these out here. You can see the root systems on this celosia here. These here are ready to be transplanted. So we're going to be taking them over to one of the other greenhouses then to be transplanted out. But I'm big on feeding your plants. It really, like I said, it helps to develop those root systems, helps your plants grow strong and healthy. You don't have to use Miracle-Gro if you don't want to. There are other things out there that you can feed your plants with. I know I have used the Alglo Flash already, and that has worked for some things. And feeding your plants also helps to keep them strong, which helps to keep certain pests away. Now, the type of feeding that I do here, I feed my plants once a week with the Miracle-Gro all-purpose plant food. Now, if it's really like damp and cold outside and the sun's not shining much, sometimes I don't always get that the one time a week in, because I don't want to get the soil too wet that it will rot the plants off. And for the Sea Magic, I mix that in every 2 to 3 weeks. I actually made a mistake one time, and I had fed something 2 times in a row with the Sea Magic. Like one week I fed it, and then the next week I fed it because I made a mistake. And it didn't seem to do well. So I'm not exactly sure why it didn't do well, but that is something that I noticed. Now, I will have links down in the description for all of the plant foods that I use, and you can check those out. Let's see, let's pull these out here. Yeah, you can see they're starting to come out the bottom. I gotta dump that water off of these. You don't want to let your plants standing in water, so I gotta dump the water off of those. And as your plants continue to grow and to mature, you can increase how much of the plant food that you give them. This is just a very light dose because I don't want to burn the roots. I just want to get them off to a nice good start, and then later on, as they continue to grow and to mature, you can increase your plant food, or you can switch them to something different if you choose to. There's a little praying mantis there. They hatched out in the greenhouse, so they're kind of running around all over the place. But I hope that you found this video helpful. If you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. That tells I put a new video on. Also follow me on Twitter. I'll have a link down in the description for my Twitter account. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.